guys! So if you watched my last favourites video, you'll know that I mentioned I'll be bringing out a NYX favourites video. Just because the other video was so long anyway, I didn't want to make it even longer because I have a lot of NYX favourites. It's been about 4 months since I was last actively on YouTube, so obviously in that time, NYX is a fast company. They've brought out so many new products and I've got a lot of new favourites. My first favourites are these two palettes. They're the perfect filter palettes. This palette is called Rustic Antique and it's going to be obvious why this is my favourite. I absolutely love all warm neutrals and warm neutral colours, so obviously this was going to be a favourite. It's got a mixture of mattes and like shimmer metallic-y kind of foil shadows, and these palettes are £16 each. This one especially has been flying off the shelves in store. If you didn't know, the reason why I moved to London is because I'm working in the new NYX store, so that's all very exciting. There's a whole range of these palettes, but these two have made it into my NYX favourites because I don't own the other ones, so that's why we've got these two. This palette is in the shade Golden Hour and this one has a lot more kind of shimmer foil shadows than the other one, but I really like both of them and I kind of use both of them together to create eye looks. So those are definitely a favourite, and if you can get hold of especially this one, do it. Next up is the Slide On Glide On lip pencils. In my opinion, this is definitely the best formula of lip pencils that NYX do. These are waterproof as well. They are more expensive than the other liners. I think these ones are about £6 and the rest are like £3 or £4, but I think it's definitely worth the money because these are amazing. The formula in these is really similar to the liner that comes with Kylie lip kits. That's probably the closest thing that I could compare them to. Some of these shades have been my favourites for a while: Dark Soul, Brick House and Urban Calf. But we've just brought out a load of new shades, and in the store we've got a lot of the shade extensions. Two of my favourite shades from the new liners is this dark green one in Revolution and this one in Need Me. It's just a perfect nude, and this is just insane. Like, obviously Jeffree Star and other brands have dark green lipsticks, but there's no like liner to go with them. So NYX has got you back with that. It is an insane colour. Next up is this amazing product. It's called Honey Do Me Up. It's not really a primer. It's kind of like a skincare and makeup like hybrid. The way I've been using it is more as a serum, but you can use it just as a primer or you can use it the way I have as a serum, but I wouldn't replace your skincare with this. I would use it alongside your skincare and probably alongside your primers as well. I'd say this is a really unique product for NYX, and it does kind of remind me of a lot of higher end products, but the price of this is only £14. I'd say this is the first product that NYX has brought out that really appeals to really dry skin types. This has a lot of benefits as well for oilier or combination skin types. I obviously have an oily skin type, and I feel like this has really helped reduce the visibility of my pores and also contain breakouts as well. The ingredients that are in this are just insane. It's got honey, collagen, hyaluronic acid, the gold flakes. There's just loads jam-packed into this. I can't remember everything that's in it, but we did a little study on it and there's a lot of great stuff in here. Plus it's also made in Korea, so in my mind that kind of makes me feel as though it's like Korean skincare, which everyone is raving over. As much as I'm raving on about this product, unfortunately I don't think you can get it anywhere in the UK other than in the NYX store. This is basically your excuse to come and visit us. Next are the prismatic eyeshadows. These have obviously been around in NYX for quite a while, but they just brought out 12 new shades. Throughout this video you'll notice that I keep saying we've just brought out. If you're in the US, obviously that doesn't apply to you guys because you get everything months and months in advance before we do in the UK. So this is kind of more aimed at UK people, that we can finally get our hands on the good American products. The Prismatics already had 12 shades. They've now extended that and brought out another 12 shades, so there's 24 in total. And these are just two of my favourites from the whole new line. This is the shade in Glass Slipper and this is the shade in Rose Dust. I want to show you a swatch of Rose Dust. This is just one swipe. Like, how insane is the pigment in that? It's just amazing. Like, you can see how metallic it is now, but imagine putting it over the glitter primer or spraying your brush with like setting spray or something. And this is the shade in Glass Slipper. As you can see, it's not as full coverage colour as the Rose Dust one. This one looks amazing on top of other eyeshadows and as highlight, and it looks really, really good over a black base as well. Surprisingly, the next two products are actually cream highlighters, which I don't normally like at all. I have a lot of texture in my skin. I pretty much bring that up in like every video. I know you're bored of it now. You're like, bitch, we get it. Your skin's not great. But that's why I don't normally use liquid highlighters. It normally just kind of captures all the pores and just generally looks a bit of a mess. But NYX got my back and have brought out some amazing cream highlighters. First one is the Bright Idea Stick. This one is a little bit too thick for my skin type, but what I do like to do is use it on collarbones, and I think it'd be really good for like big areas like chest, legs. It's really good for like that kind of like summer glow. There's a whole range of these, but this one is Chardonnay Shimmer, and this one is definitely one of my favourites. There's also a lavender one, and I really, really like that one as well. The next cream highlighter is the Away We Glow Sticks. I absolutely love these because these dry down. Obviously they're not like liquid to matte, or they're not matte, but once they are applied they do tend to dry down and kind of set, and that seems to work really well for my skin. I do tend to suit more of like a silvery or lavender highlight, so I've got this shade in Moon Glow. I apply it with the wand, but once it's kind of patted into the skin, it's like a really nice, natural, illuminating glow. It's not like too much. It doesn't look like big thick chunks of silver on your cheeks. It is really, really nice. The way that I do apply this, I'll just get a clean beauty blender and tap it into my skin. While we're on the topic of highlighters, I feel like NYX are proper smashing it with the highlighters at the minute. They're literally just slaying the highlighter game right now. This is the Duochromatic Illuminating Powder, and they've come out with some really unique colours. The colours kind of remind me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette, or the Kat Von D palette that's just come out. Some of these shades are a little bit wilder, like this one has like a blue tone, and then there's Lavender Steel, which is like a lavender purple colour. And then this one is Snow Rose, which it goes onto the skin like a kind of icy white, but then it reflects like a rosy pink colour. It's absolutely amazing. So this is those three close up. This one is Snow Rose, this one is Twilight Tint, and then this one is Lavender Steel. The next product has literally slayed my absolute life. I've been using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper for the last like 2-3 years, and that has always been like hands down my favourite liner ever. Like my favourite pen felt tip liner. It's always been that one. Until now, and I honestly cannot even believe I'm saying this. Obviously I love NYX and I love NYX products, but in my eyes I never thought anyone would come out with a pen that's like blacker than Kat Von D tattoo liner. But they have, and I can't believe it because it is actually insane. It's the Epic Ink Liner. You've probably seen loads of people raving about this online. It is literally incredible. Like, I can't get over it. I'm going to show you swatches next to the Kat Von D tattoo liner, so you'll know exactly what I'm on about, and you'll know I'm not giving you some BS. This one is Kat Von D, and then this one is the NYX one. So we'll double check it underneath, but so far you can see the difference. Okay, so I did press on a little bit harder, but you can still see that the NYX one is just blacker and a fuller coverage throughout. You'll also notice that the tips of the liner are pretty much the exact same. Like I said earlier, I can't actually believe that the NYX one is like blacker and wetter than the Kat one. It is incredible, and I'm honestly not just saying that. The NYX one is £9 and the Kat one is £16. From the swatches and the tip comparison, I'm sure you lot can decide which one you're going to be buying. I'm sure you'll probably be saving a little bit of money from now on. This is the Lip of the Day liquid lip liners. The reason I'm putting this in my favourites is just because it's a liquid lip liner. I've never seen one before, and they're all like a metallic finish. So this one especially is great if you wanted like metallic red lips. You can just apply your favourite liquid to matte red and then put this all over on top, and it's just going to look stunning. One thing I will say about these though is I really wish that they brought out some matte versions as well. I know you can use liquid eyeliners on lips and whatever to create lip art, but if you've brought out a product that's specifically for lip art, then I definitely want to see some shade extensions and some matte ones brought out. Next on the favourites list is the suede matte lip liners. I think for the price, these are absolutely insane. They're only £4, and if you already own some of the liquid suedes, there's a liner to match every single liquid suede going. Even like the bright blue one, the little denim dress, they all have the exact same shade to match, which I think is just heavenly, and especially for £4. So that's 24 shades of these that match the liquid suedes, but there's also some more shades that match your favourite NYX lipsticks. Like this liner matches London, the soft matte lip cream. This one matches Cannes, this one matches Alabama, and this one matches Copenhagen. There's also a couple more of these that match some of the most popular matte lipsticks as well. I never used to be into lip liners at all. I don't really think they're that necessary when you are wearing liquid to matte lipsticks. But since I brought my Kylie Jenner lip kit, I've just been hyping over matching all of my liquid lips with liners, and this definitely makes it way more easier for me. Next on my favourites is some of the new lip lingerie shades. These already had 12 shades out, but again, NYX have doubled it and brought out 12 new shades, and I'm literally obsessed with all 12 new shades. I'm trying to contain my obsession, so I've picked 5 that are like my ultimate favourites from the new 12. This is the shade in French Maid. I'm also loving Seduction, Cashmere Silk, Cabaret Show and Bustier. Here are the swatches of my top 5 favourites. Don't ask me which one's which because literally can't remember. It's going to be a little bit annoying that I'm showing this next product because you can't get it in the UK at the minute. It's annoying for me too because I only have one shade and I really want all of them. I thought that when we launched the new store that they were going to be in there, but they're not yet. I think they are coming to the UK soon though, so hopefully we can get all of the shades together. It's the new Vivid Brights cream colour liners. So you can use them as gel eyeliners, you can use them with a smudger brush to create a base for eyeshadow, you can just use them as eyeshadow. There's like so many uses that you could use this for. What I love about this is the colour that it is on the lid is literally the colour that it is inside as well. I'm really excited for these to come to the UK properly so we can all get our hands on them. Last but not least is the Love Contours All palette. This isn't that new, but I never had it until we opened the store, so it's new to me. When you open it up, there's a massive mirror inside. Everyone seems to love palettes with a huge mirror in it. So there you go. This is one of those palettes that's literally a bit of everything. These 2 shades down here are like brow powders. These are contour colours. Then you've got your eyeshadows, which is a mixture of shimmers and mattes, and they're all like nude tones and like warm and cool tones. And then we also have these 2 highlighters here. This one is literally incredible. I'm not going to swatch this whole palette, but I am going to show you one of the highlight shades in here because I think it's really similar to the Snow Rose Duo Chrome. That's the highlighter from the palette, and then that's Snow Rose. This one just looks a little bit more silver, and that one does look a little bit more pink tone. But this one does have the pink tone, same as that one. So that's pretty much it for this NYX Favourites video. If you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!